The first time Lily hugged Ethan, he stiffened as if she had done something completely unexpected. It lasted only a moment, but she felt the hesitation in his posture, the way his muscles tensed beneath her touch. Then, as if realizing too late that he should respond, he lifted his hand and gave her an awkward, barely there pat on the back. She pulled away just enough to look at him, a teasing smile already forming on her lips. "Wow," she said, raising an eyebrow. "That was robotic." Ethan exhaled, shifting his weight and looking anywhere but at her. "I don't really do hugs." Something in the way he said it caught her attention. It wasn't just a casual remark. It held weight, like an unspoken rule he had set for himself. It made her wonder, was it that he didn't like hugs, or that he didn't know how to accept them? Most people might not have noticed the difference, but Lily did. She made a decision then and there. The next time she saw him, she didn't give him time to think. She walked up, wrapped her arms around him in a quick but firm squeeze, and then stepped back like it was the most natural thing in the world. Ethan stood frozen for a second, then let out a short breath, somewhere between a laugh and a sigh. "You're not going to stop, are you?" he asked, his voice carrying a trace of amusement. "Nope." She grinned. And she didn't. Every time she saw him, she hugged him differently. Sometimes it was playful, a side hug, a quick squeeze before darting away. Other times, she leaned in extra hard just to hear him groan in mock annoyance. When the day was long and tiring, she held on just a second longer, not saying anything, just letting the silence speak for itself. At first, he resisted in his own way. The stiff posture, the delayed response, the uncertainty in his movements. But slowly, without even realizing it, he started to change. The awkward pats disappeared. His arms stopped hesitating and started responding naturally. His fingers pressed a little more firmly against her back, not just letting the hug happen, but returning it. She noticed the way his shoulders loosened whenever she wrapped her arms around him, the way he exhaled like he was learning to breathe differently. Then, one day, something changed. It had been a rough day for Lily, the kind where everything felt just a little heavier, where even her usual bright energy felt dimmed. She didn't even say anything when she saw Ethan. She just walked up to him, already reaching out for the familiar comfort of a hug. But before she could, he moved first. For the first time, Ethan pulled her in. No hesitation, no awkwardness, just warmth, steady and sure. She barely had time to react before he wrapped his arms around her fully, holding her like he meant it. Like he understood now. Like he had been waiting for this moment just as much as she had. She closed her eyes, smiling against his shoulder, feeling something settle deep inside her. Yeah, he was going to remember this one.